Video, we're going to review for Polynomials Quiz 1. Our first problem asks us to add 5x squared minus 6x plus 7 to the polynomial 7x squared minus 8x minus 10. So the idea of this problem, we want to combine our like terms. So if we add 5x squared to 7x squared, that's going to give us 12x squared. We'll add negative 6x to negative 8x. That's going to give me a negative 14x. And if we add 7 to negative 10, that's going to give me a negative 3. So our final answer will be 12x squared minus 14x minus 3. And we will just enter that into our box. So our final answer will be 12x squared minus 14x minus 3, and we're done. In addition, you could hit this picture button if you took a picture. Next one, we're being asked to subtract the polynomials 8x squared minus 7x plus 10 and the polynomial 6x squared minus 9x minus 11. So let's clear our old screen out. So if we do 8x squared minus 6x squared, that's going to give me a 2x squared. We do negative 7x minus a negative 9x, change, that's going to be a positive 2x. And then 10 minus negative 11, change, that's going to give me a positive 21. So my final answer is going to be 2x squared plus 2x plus 21. All I have to do now is enter that into my box. So we'll type in 2x squared plus 2x plus 21, and we're done. Next one, we're being asked to multiply the monomial is 5a squared b c to the third power by negative 2a to the fourth b. So we do 5 times negative 2. That's going to give me a negative 10. And then a squared times a to the fourth, that's going to be a to the sixth by adding the exponents. B to the first times b to the first, which really we don't see the first, but there's an imaginary 1. That's going to be b squared, and the c to the third is kind of hanging by itself. So altogether, the answer would be negative 10a to the sixth, b squared, c to the third, and we're done. All you do is type that into our box. So we'll type in negative 10 a raised to a sixth power, b raised to a second power, c raised to a third power, and we're done. Number 4, we're multiplying the polynomials 3x plus 5, 3x minus 5. So let's clear out our old work. So I'm going to use a box. Additionally, you could use foil, but I'm going to use the box. 3x and 5, 3x minus 5, 3x times 3x is going to be 9x squared, 3x times negative 5 is going to be a negative 15x, 5 times 3x is going to be a positive 15x, and 5 times negative 5 is going to be negative 25. We take note of our diagonal. They're like terms, they're going to cancel, so our final answer will be 9x squared minus 25, and we're done. and just type that in. 9x up to the second power minus 25, and we are done. Number 5, we'll multiply a slightly more challenging polynomial, 2x plus 1 by x squared minus 2x plus 5. So again, we're going to set up our box. So this time we're going to put on the side 2x plus 1, and we're going to make 3 other boxes. 1, 2, 3. So we'll put x squared minus 2x plus a positive 5. So 2x times x squared is going to be 2x to the third power. 2x times negative 2x is going to be a negative 4x squared. 2x times 5 is going to be a positive 10x. 1 times x squared is going to be a positive x squared. 1 times negative 2x is going to be a negative 2x. And 1 times 5 is going to be positive 5. Take note, our diagonals are like terms. So 2x cubed is hanging out by itself, so we're going to write that. Add the first diagonal, negative 4x squared plus x squared, or plus 1x squared is going to be a negative 3x squared. 10x minus 2x is going to give me a positive 8x. And the 5 is hanging out by ourselves, so it's going to be plus 5. So all I have to do is type that in. 2x to the third power minus 3x squared plus 8x plus 5. And we're done. Number 6, we're being asked to find the area of the red region. So first, we're going to break this down to 3 steps. First, let's clear out the old stuff. So let's break this down to 3 steps. First, we want the area of the rectangle. So that's going to be 2y times 3 and y plus 1. 2y times y is going to be 2y squared. Y times 3 is going to be 3y. Y times 1 times 2y is going to be 2y. And 1 times 3 is going to be 3. Our diagonals are like terms. So that's going to give me 2y squared plus 5y plus 3. Now we have the area of the 3 squares. So area of 1 square is just the x by x, so that's going to be x squared. So 3 squares is going to be 3x squared. And now to get the area of the red region, we're going to take area of the rectangle minus the area of the 3 squares. So that's just going to be 2y squared plus 5y, and take note I'm putting parentheses around it, plus 3 minus 3x squared, and we're done. All we have to do is type some of that work into our box. So we can say area of red region equals area of rectangle minus area of 3 green squares, and space. So the area of the rectangle was 2y to the second power plus 5y plus 3. And the area of the three squares was just 3x to the second power. Close your parentheses, and we're done. That's all you have to do for this problem. And last question. The length of a rectangular garden plot is x cubed plus 7x squared minus 2. The width is x squared plus 2. What is the area of the garden plot? So let's clear all of our old work out. So we're going to quickly make a box and multiply. So we have x cubed, 7x squared minus 2, and then we're multiplying by x squared plus 2. So with this one we have to be careful because we're missing some terms, so our diagonals might not match up perfectly. So x squared times x cubed is going to be x to the 5th. X squared times 7x squared is going to be 7x to the 4th. X squared times negative 2 is going to be negative 2x squared. 2 times x cubed is going to be x cubed. 2 times 7x squared is going to be 14x squared. And 2 times negative 2 is going to be negative 4. X to the 5th is hanging out by itself. This diagonal does not match, so we just write each term down. So 7x to the 4th plus x cubed. 14x squared plus negative 2x squared is going to be a positive 12x squared. And negative 4 is hanging out by itself, so we're done. All we have to do is type that in. So we're going to type in x up to 5 plus 7x up to 4 plus x up to 3 plus 12x up to 2 minus 4, and we're done that problem. Hopefully this helps you earn a decent score on Polynomials Quiz 1 review.